Life can be incredibly stressful at times, largely because we cling to illusions of control and our minds constantly overthink and ruminate. In many cases, holding on to things wastes energy and causes significant mental and even physical pain. Stoic philosophy offers several ideas to help us let go. In this video, I'll present 3 Stoic ways of letting go. Let's start with the first one. 1. Becoming aware of indifference. In Stoic ethics, there's a system of virtue, vice, and indifference. What most people cling to are preferred indifference, making them the center of their pursuit. Indifference are anything that isn't virtue or vice, meaning they don't necessarily lead to misery, but not to happiness either. Preferred indifference include wealth, reputation, and material possessions, the same things Epictetus points out as beyond our control. These do not lead to lasting satisfaction, and not having them won't obstruct our ability to be happy. Seneca wisely stated, "Whoever has largely surrendered himself to the power of fortune has made for himself a huge web of disquietude from which he cannot get free. If one would win a way to safety, there is but one road: to despise externals and to be contented with that which is honorable. For those who regard anything as better than virtue, or believe that there is any good except virtue, are spreading their arms to gather in that which fortune tosses abroad, and are anxiously awaiting her favors." This quote, from a letter to his friend Lucilius, emphasizes that grasping for externals will never yield the lasting joy we imagine. The joy of externals is always temporary, and greedy hands often end up with frustration. Recognizing that preferred indifference are overrated and that happiness is achievable without them or with just basic necessities helps us stop chasing them so much, or at least loosen the grip. Knowing that not having these things isn't the end of the world, isn't that a calming thought? 2. Remember impermanence. The world is out of control. Life comes and goes. Empires rise and fall, and it's only a matter of time until planet Earth vanishes as the sun swallows it. The house we live in, the money in the bank, the people we love, it's all transient. Considering this, it's kind of crazy to attach ourselves painfully to the world around us. Preferred indifference fail to provide lasting satisfaction, and they don't last themselves either. This is another reason to let go of them. Emperor and Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius observed that change and flux constantly create and recreate the world. He said, "We find ourselves in a river. Which of the things around us should we value when none of them can offer a firm foothold? Like an attachment to a sparrow, we glimpse it and it's gone. And life itself, like the decoction of blood, the drawing in of air. We expel the power of breathing we drew in at birth, just yesterday or the day before, breathing it out like the air we exhale at each moment. Thus, why hold on tightly to things in constant flux?" 3. Residing in the present moment. The third way concerns the human obsession with the past and the future. The past is a source of life lessons, and the future is something we plan for. However, some people live entirely outside the present moment, where life is happening. Their worries about the future make them uptight, and the heavy burden of the past weighs on their shoulders. Marcus Aurelius recognized this tendency. The present is the same for everyone. Its loss is the same for everyone, and it should be clear that a brief instant is all that is lost. For you can't lose either the past or the future. How could you lose what you don't have? Letting go here means letting go of what you don't have. Thoughts about the past or future are mere illusions, fantasies, and calculations. The mind is a great tool, and rational thinking is a gift that allows us to live a life of virtue. However, it's crucial to use our tools wisely and not let them use us. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to be part of the 1% of the population and receive daily Stoic lessons.